Mardi Gras is back in full effect this year. Concerts, parade, food and beads. We have our official listener ranking for the islands at Islands of Adventure, and we sit down with Matthew West to talk about Rock the Universe and his performance at the event. This is episode 490 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Chris, host with the most, here to have a talk with y'all. It's going to be a fun episode. It's one of my favorite times of year at the parks, talking Mardi Gras. Can talk Mardi Gras a lot. But I'm not here by myself. Actually, I'm joined with two other Mardi Grasians. First, we have Lee.
Hello, everyone.
And, of course, Michelle.
Hello.
What?
Did you just make up a word, Mardi Grasian?
Mardi Grasians. I'm pretty sure it's in the dictionary somewhere.
Might be.
Okay.
Yeah. And Tracy could not join us today, but she is here in spirit.
If Michelle can use the word resumption, I will let you have Mardi Grasians.
Hey,
I appreciate
I
that.
looked it up in the dictionary. It's a word.
Mardi Grasians? Perfect. Thank you.
But
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Good. I'm
Good.
excited.
I like this energy.
I am
love
excited.
I like talking about Mardi Gras. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh yeah. Especially after the last one we all had together. That was quite the Mardi Gras.
Yes, it was, even though it was freezing.
Yeah, and it was 2 years ago. Crazy.
Yeah. Yep. Well, let's keep this high going on. Michelle, would you like to give us some news about some specific weekend?
Sure. So we have finally, after much debate and many cancellations and rebookings and cancellations, rebookings again, we have finally come up with a date for our Weekender 2.0, which will happen in 2022, COVID withstanding. Our new dates are Friday, December 2nd through Sunday, December 4th, 2022.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Yes, our
Yeah,
flights are booked, so it is happening.
Oh, Lee,
Knock
don't
on wood.
jinx anything, Lee.
Knock on all the wood right now, Lee.
We should be on the Zeta variant by then, which is just a sneeze. So
Oh, my
hopefully,
God. Yeah,
it's kind of weird seeing the dates. Like these are the actual dates, and the other weird thing is seeing the dates the same year that we're announcing it. Because normally
Yeah.
we do it like 2 years out, which seems
Yeah.
like, oh, this is never coming.
Look, I still haven't got my head around that it's 2022. I look at 2022, and that doesn't feel like it's this year. It feels like it should be next year.
No, you're right. It doesn't. Not yet.
It's weird.
So the tentative plan would be Friday, just kind of the check-in day, get oriented, kind of not really much going on that Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday will be all of the main goodies, the meat of the event, if you will.
Friday will probably be registration, and then I don't know if we can, depending on where we do it, we can just kind of hang out and have it as kind of like getting to meet everyone at that point, I suppose.
Yeah.
You're forgetting one of the most requested things about that Friday.
Booze.
The welcome cocktail.
Yes, it has been mentioned to me many times.
It'll loosen up
The
everybody
Kool-Aid.
to have a fun chat with everybody, learn people's names, and learn fellow producers.
Everybody's jonesing for that Kool-Aid.
Yes, I have a listener that reached out to me who was very nervous about coming, and she said, hopefully Chris's cocktail will warm me up. And I'm like, oh, it will, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Sure will.
So
exciting news.
Yeah, best place to go and check out if you're on Facebook is go to the Facebook page, get to the events tab, and we have a Weekender page set up there. And that's probably, obviously we'll talk about it on the podcast when any news comes up, but yeah, for of stuff like that, it'll be on the Facebook page.
And if you want to join the Producers Club, there's a lot of chatter about it there because a lot of producers attend this event. So if you want to join the Producers Club and be a part of that chatter as well, just reach out to Lee.
Yeah.
Where can they do that at?
Or just email us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. That is uuopproducers@gmail.com.
Fantastic. All right. There'll be a lot more Weekender news coming up in future episodes. But for now, we'll leave it at that. Let's move on over to some little things
Hi, this is Seth Kabursky from the Unofficial Guides. I hope everyone had a wonderful new year and that you've got a comfy seat because I have an epically long list of little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort to kick off 2022. Let's start with the biggest piece of little news that dropped just before the holiday season. As of December 24th of last year, face masks are once again mandatory for everyone at Universal Orlando in indoor venues and all attractions. That means even if you're waiting outdoors in the line for a ride, you have to wear a mask while in the queue and on the attraction. Now that that's out of the way, we'll start off in Universal Studios Florida with some other things that came back that I'm much happier about. The passports are back at the E.T. adventure, which means that E.T. may once again say your name. In addition to the passports, the full E.T. attraction pre-show video is back, so you get to see Steven Spielberg welcome you to the ride. Cool. Elsewhere in Kids Zone, the Curious George Goes to Town playground reopened in time for the holidays, with both the wet and dry attractions once again available to kids. And finally, something that came back to Universal Studios Florida, but maybe should have stayed away, was the brisket on the menu at the Universal Classic Monsters Cafe. This used to be one of my favorite quick service entrees in the park, but instead of being juicy and flavorful, it is now dry as leather and completely tasteless. So I urge you to avoid it until they change the recipe back.
Wow,
Next, let's hop over to Islands of Adventure, where they've made some recent adjustments to early park admission. Velocicoaster is now officially included in early park admission, but Hagrid's now will not open with the start of early park admission. However, on the day I visited, Hagrid's did begin running about 30 minutes into early park admission, by which time there was already a huge queue going all through the Sinbad Stadium. If you're doing early park admission at Islands of Adventure, I advise you hit Velocicoaster as early as possible. Maybe do a quick run through Forbidden Journey, but then head on over to Hagrid's and try to line up for that before it begins running. Or better yet, save it until the end of the day.
Yeah.
Looking around the rest of Islands of Adventure, the candy store in Port of Entry was recently rearranged with the cupcake case pushed to the back. Makes for a better flow of guests through the store. And speaking of stores, in Marvel Superhero Island, the former Marvel Boutique has been changed into a meet and greet location. Jurassic Park has partially reopened the Camp Jurassic playground. The net climb is still walled off, but most of the rest of the land is now reopened to kids. And the Jurassic Park River Adventure has also reopened its single rider queue, but only on peak days. Jurassic Park River Adventure is closed right now for its annual refurbishment through January 28th. In Seuss Landing, construction work can be heard going on, hopefully trying to get the carousel back in operation, which is still completely walled off from guests. And I'm sad to report that the roast beast sandwich that was served at Circus McGurkus during the holiday season was only seasonal and has now been removed from the menu. I was hopeful that Poseidon's Fury would reopen in time for the holiday season. Instead, it remains under refurbishment, but they brought out some meet and greet characters, including Professor Baxter, to interact with guests during the peak season. And Mythos Restaurant in Lost Continent was recently named Best Restaurant at any theme park in the world by the readers of the Theme Park Insider website.
Spoilers,
this is the 10th time that the restaurant has won that award, which lands it in the TPI Hall of Fame.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll leave the parks with some good news for people who have purchased a My Universal Photos package from Amazing Pictures. The smartphone app is still not operating, but the website and its database of photos has been restored. So you can go to myuniversalphotos.com and see all your photos taken inside the parks. Outside the parks in City Walk, Voodoo Donuts has added a mobile order pickup booth right across the walkway from its main entrance. Cold Stone Creameries nationwide are introducing their first vegan chocolate ice cream. It's made from almond silk. Ask at the Cold Stone Creamery next time you're in City Walk to see if they have it available there yet. Red Coconut Club has not reopened since it was used as an annual pass holder lounge during the holiday season, and the marquee is in the process of being stripped from the front of the Groove, indicating that that location is unlikely to reopen in its previous form. Elsewhere in the resort, the Portofino Bay Hotel has completed the renovation of its club-level room.
Michelle.
It's
There you go,
located
Michelle.
right off the lobby, replacing the former lobby bar. And you'll want to take full advantage of those offerings if you are staying club level at the Portofino Bay.
Michelle.
Finally, let's finish with some good news and bad news for Universal Orlando annual pass holders. The good news is that 2022 discounts have been updated on Universal Orlando's annual pass holder website, and pass holders can now get food and merchandise discounts at a handful of new locations, including, once again, at Endless Summer Resorts restaurants. Keep in mind that these discounts may not be available on holidays or during special events like Mardi Gras or Halloween. The bad news is that the cost of a Premier annual pass was recently raised by $40 a year. And after all of the free collectible annual pass holder pins sold out early in December, we've sadly learned that there will not be new free annual pass holder pins in 2022.
10 points if you can name them all.
And last but certainly not least, I want to give some updates on seasonal events coming up soon at Universal Orlando Resort. January 15th was the day that the Olympic rings made their appearance in front of Universal Studios Florida. They were up for that day for guests to take free photos ahead of the Winter Olympics in Beijing. Next up on January 28th and 29th is Rock the Universe at Universal Studios Florida, and the stage is already going up in Hollywood for that Christian music event. The Super Bowl is coming up on February 13th, and if you want a place to watch the Super Bowl, check out NBC Grill and Brew, which will be having special events on that day. And concert information has been announced for Mardi Gras. I know I'll be there to see Styx do Mr. Roboto, but the fine print buried in the news is that the food lanyards, which were such a great bargain last year, will not be coming back this year. If you're still hanging on to one with some credits on it, you can use it this year, but otherwise you'll be purchasing a special Mardi Gras discounted gift card, which can get you $125 worth of food and beverages in the parks or in City Walk for only $100. And Universal annual pass holder discounts will still be valid on the food that you buy using those. If you just can't wait for Mardi Gras, head over to Islands of Adventure, where the All Hallows Christmas shop has now become an All Hallows Voodoo boutique with lots of spooky merchandise. And if you just can't let go of Christmas, there's plenty of seasonal decor that was used in the parks now on sale in the Williams of Hollywood prop shop in Universal Studios, Florida. All right, that's going to wrap it up. You can find the new 2022 edition of my book, The Unofficial Guide to Universal Orlando, at theunofficialguides.com. And you can find me on social media at the UG Series on Twitter and at The Unofficial Guides on Instagram. And I'll be back in a couple weeks with more little things from around the Universal Orlando Resort.
Yeah, spoilers, he'll be back next week to talk much, much more, but that's beyond the point.
Yeah. There's a lot of things.
Oh my God.
This is, again, I think I say this all the time. This shows me how much I love Universal, that there are always new things going on. They might not be huge major attraction things, but there's always something going on.
Yep.
Very true.
Kind of bummed about the mask being worn outdoors.
Me too.
I think it's...
I mean, I'm okay with it right now just because it's not hot, but...
Is it still a thing? I assume it's still a thing now. I think it's just that peak period thing still, isn't it? Where I think you'll probably find that after this weekend, it might go back to normal. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't want to talk about COVID. We're just preempting things.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Everything will be fine.
It'll
This
be
is
all
fine.
right.
This is fine.
There's a couple of things in there I want to unpack, but I kind of want to wait until next week. That Red Coconut and Groove information, there's a lot of rumours. There's a lot of rumours surrounding that at the moment.
That escape room rumor is becoming harder and
harder. That's the
harder.
big one. I want to pick Seth's brains next week to see what he knows about that. But yes, that's become very strong, which would be awesome. The only problem is having an escape room there. Unless they've got multiple rooms, you're going to struggle to get in.
They would. I mean, they can put. That's how a lot of the escape rooms are down here. Like they'll have 2 to 3 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say they even put 5 rooms. Think about all the people coming in.
Exactly.
That thing's going to be packed.
Yeah.
Which is great for Universal. I'm not complaining. But you're going to probably have to do some kind of like 6-month in advance reservation, at least in the beginning.
That's a normal thing, if you're doing a Disney vacation, there's tons of offerings that Disney has that you have to literally be like on the 60-day mark.
Oh, yeah.
Like popcorn
in order to get it.
Haha. Bum, bum. Well,
Oh, good Lord. That was crazy.
look at the
That's
Void.
like a whole new level of crazy.
The Void at Disney Springs would probably suffer the same thing, which I would have loved.
Is that
to
still
have done
there?
that. No.
I always wanted to do that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I mean, I hope they bring that. It'll be cool to have something different in there.
It
I'm not
would.
a huge escape room guy. I'll do it if it's, obviously it would be themed out to the parks, I'm guessing.
Oh, I'd
It would
love
be
them. That
so
would be
cool.
like heaven for me.
Yeah.
I've never done one because they're always quite expensive, but it's a thing that on a holiday, I would probably stump up for it. And I
They're
think it
so
would be
fun.
cool. Like a group of us doing it together would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Especially now that all of them, at least all the ones that I've looked into, are private these days because of COVID. So it's just you and your group. Because back when they first kind of came out, you could be, unless you booked the entire slot, you could be put in the room with strangers. Which, I mean, I'm whatever, but the strangers may not be like the best puzzle solvers. So it kind of sucks. But now, like, they're all just your group.
Yeah. Tracy would not tolerate idiots doing an escape room with idiots she didn't know. I know that much. And to be fair, I probably wouldn't either.
Is she okay doing it with an
Exactly.
idiot she does know? Because if not, I'm out of the picture here.
Yes, that's fine. She knows
Okay,
you're
all right,
an
cool.
idiot, so she'll let you get away with that.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, cool.
I'm still hoping
good to
for
go.
the comedy club, but let's see.
Yeah, that'll be
I mean,
cool.
weekender escape room, guys. Like split
We better
into
book it
groups
right now,
and
then.
see who gets the best
I mean, that
score.
would be cool.
That would be fun.
Like, realistically, how long is it going to take them to put an escape room in? I can't imagine it would take that long.
No, like if they want to do that, I think of it. So what's an escape room, right? It's a big open room that's themed out to something. How quickly do they turn over those tribute stores?
Yeah,
They
exactly.
probably have
yes.
enough props already just
Yeah.
back sitting in a warehouse. They
Well,
could just
They
throw
can
them
pop
together.
that in a week.
So to put
Yeah.
it into prime perspective, from them announcing Transformers to them dropping that building and building a 2-story ride took them a year.
Oh.
So I'm sure
No.
they can do an escape room there in 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh no, not even 6 months.
I think because of the nature of what it is, it's not a ride. It's
No.
literally theming out a room. I guess the only, the longest part would be permitting on, the divisions, separating rooms,
Yeah.
things like that, a facade in the front. That'd probably take the longest. But I feel like if you gave Universal just an open 20 by 20 room or whatever size they want to do and say, deck this out to be Minions, they can do it in a day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Maybe
Michelle said,
2
look at the
days.
tribute store. They knocked them up in what seems, well, what was the difference between the Horror Nights one and the Christmas one? It seemed to be overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And not weak theming. Like
No.
really good
Yeah.
theming.
I love how we were like, we're not going to unpack this, and then we spent the last 5 minutes talking about it.
It's too good
That's
of an
gonna do it for
idea.
today's episode, guys. Thank you
you're
very
right.
much.
It's, I hope it's... City Walk needs more than just, I want it. I love City Walk now, and I could spend a ton of time there, but there's not... You've got like a couple of shops, the restaurants, the cinema, which we've never been to, and then the mini golf. It needs... Because it's not going to
More
be able to
stuff.
compete with Disney Springs just because of pure size, but just to make it more... What's the word I'm looking for? There's
Entertaining?
The variety of stuff is bigger.
Sure.
Because I mean, adding the mini golf
Yeah.
course was a great idea. I love that mini golf course so much. And then to put an escape room in would be awesome. Like you say, going back to the comedy club would be brilliant. It kind of
Yep.
go alongside Rising Star of that sort of adult end of without it being a club. It's still kind of a little bit more adult-ish, which is what Universal's gig is, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it'd be, like Chris said, it does seem to be picking up some really strong steam at the moment.
Yep.
Awesome.
What else we got
Are we
here?
gutted about the pins, by the way? Oh, watching that pin saga play out on the annual pass holder group has been hilarious.
I'm bummed.
I mean, bummed, but enough to be like, I'm not going to have an annual pass anymore.
No, not that
What?
bummed.
Come on, like, guys.
It
They're
was a
being-
free thing that they gave that they never gave before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like doing things like that from a pass holder perspective, like, yeah, voice your opinion. That's cool. Hey, we love them. I wish you'd bring them back. But getting like outrageous and stuff like that and just kind of whining the situation, it literally deters a company from trying to offer free things for a
Yes.
certain amount of time.
Yes.
Because then it tells them, oh, if we don't offer forever, they're going to be dissatisfied. That way, we just
Right.
never offer it to them,
Yeah.
and they won't be unhappy.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
exactly it.
I mean,
It's annoying.
like they do not have to do it, and I'm sure it cost them a fortune. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
not, you know, it. I know it's a drop in the ocean for them, but it's still money that they're spending out of the money that they've got coming in.
That they didn't have to spend.
Exactly. And then to have people whinge because they can't get them, which I do kind of understand. You know how many pass holders you've got, therefore you should have enough pins and magnets in. There's no reason why you shouldn't. So I
But
do
is
get
it
that
enough
argument.
for you to cancel recording this podcast?
No.
Yeah.
I've only ever got
That's
two
crazy.
in person. I get other people to send me them. We're probably half the reason that the people in the parks can't get them. I shouldn't say
Yeah.
that.
It's nuts for people to
it is.
respond that
They're
way.
cool. Yeah, they're cool. And they don't have to. How many times have we said on here about annual pass holder benefits that the stuff, Universal don't have to do it? Like, the benefit of an annual pass is cheap admission to the park year round. That's it. Anything else they give you is a bonus.
Yeah.
Exactly. And to compare them to Disney and say, oh, they're going to be like Disney now. And how is that the case when the pass is still half the price of what Disney's is? And
Yeah.
Disney has never given anything for free to their pass holders.
Yeah.
And you
Like,
look at
how
your-
is that at all the same?
You look at your Premier Pass, you're still getting a free Horror Nights ticket, you're still getting free parking, you're still getting, 20% food and merch discounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did take away those free water bottles years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
That
Ugh.
really me off. No, $40 increase Premier Pass
It's not a
doesn't
lot,
bother
is
me
it?
because I don't
Nah.
have Premier,
No, me either.
but it scares me because I have Preferred.
Well, and to blame all of this on the new CEO when they were only in office for like a day
No,
before all this
no.
happened, I'm like,
This is a planned thing. This doesn't
Oh my
happen
God.
Of course
overnight.
it is.
people.
These things will have been set in last year.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. Inflation.
Of course, exactly.
go
It's
up.
never going to
It
stay
goes
the
up.
same. It's unrealistic for them to, like Michelle said, the half the price of a Disney one. So them to put it up $40 is really,
Yeah.
it's not much, is it?
Let's just hope they don't follow the same trail that they did, 4 years ago when they did a price increase like 2 times within a year?
Yes, that was because they were
2 or
Disney were
3
doing
times.
the same. Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah.
Also, super bummed, no Mardi Gras lanyards.
Yeah.
But that's a huge bummer because it was such a great deal to be able to spend. Like, even the pass holder one was a phenomenal deal.
Oh yeah.
And you can taste everything. Like, literally last time that we did it, we kind of ran out of stuff to taste because we were able to just try all these different things. So we were just repeating items, which was fine. I'll eat some delicious food over again. But taking that away is a bummer. But from what Seth said, it looks like they are still discounting something. I didn't know there was a discount on the gift cards that you can buy. So that's not a bad deal.
I mean, that's still fairly even to what the deal was before.
And
It's very close, especially because you also get you still get your pass holder discount on that.
Yeah.
I thought it was similar to Food and Wine. And the last time I was at Food and Wine, they just sell like those wristbands.
yes.
Where you put money, but they don't discount that, right?
No, they don't. It's just you just preload it.
Yeah.
So good on them to still kind of put a discount in here. I'm happy about that.
It's basically the same thing, except it's just not hanging around your neck from its own little lanyard. Now you can just stick it in your own lanyard so you don't have to wear 2.
Yeah, but I like those lanyards. It was cool. I'll be honest, that's part of the reason we bought ours when we came over in February the year before last, just because I'm
Just
special
'cause you
because
like the
I've got a
lanyard?
cool Mardi Gras lanyard, don't you know? And I've probably
Lee buys
still
a
got...
lanyard. She's like, do you know it comes with food too? What?
Yeah, I'll be honest, we've still probably got half the value of that lanyard left on it.
Yeah, I've got mine too.
Yeah, got a couple on there.
But to be honest with you, I kept mine in my backpack the whole time. I didn't wear it around my neck.
Oh, no, I did all the time.
You're not a real Mardi Grasian then.
So, I mean, is there such a thing?
Yes.
There is
Chris
now.
is
It's up
one.
for debate. Speaking of Mardi Gras,
Yes.
Oh, we want to get
can't
into
wait to
Mardi
talk
Gras?
about it.
Let's go into Mardi Gras then.
Go
So, Universal Orlando's Mardi Gras is back in full effect from February 5th through April 24th. Louder, spicier, and better than ever, with the return of star-studded live concerts, a spectacular Mardi Gras parade, and savory cuisine inspired by diverse flavors from around the world.
And of course, the big news this year is the return of the concerts for the first time actually in full since 2019. Because obviously in 2020 they started them, didn't they? They had to cut them short. So let's see how many of these we've heard of, because I'll be honest, there's quite a few I haven't. So performing on February 5th, we have Sugar Ray. Kind of know who he
Yes.
is. On
Yeah,
February...
famous in the 2000s.
Okay. On February 12th, Diana Ross. Yes.
Famous.
On
Yes.
February 19th, Bare Naked Ladies. It's not the band,
90s.
there's just Bare Naked Ladies on the stage. Michelle.
Oh,
I mean, I'll be there for that one.
On February 20th, we have Styx. I only know Mr. Robot, that's the only one I know.
I guarantee you know at least two others.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have just these, rock ballads.
On February 26th, we have John Pardy. I have no idea.
Same.
Me neither.
Nope. On March 5th, LL Cool J. Ladies love Cool James, don't you know? Featuring DJ Z Trip. I will say it in the American. Z Trip, not Z Trip. I know who LL Cool J is.
Yeah.
On March 6th, Marshmello. Now, did he actually play last year? Or was he one of the ones that
Wasn't it
was after it got cancelled? Yeah.
I'm almost sure he didn't play last year.
March 12th, we have Lee Bryce. Nope.
He's a famous country singer.
Now, I know if we were over at this time, this would be the one that Tracy's wanting to go and see, because she was like, on March 13th, Becky G, because she was like, Tracy, which BTS member was it? She performed with J-Hope from BTS, so she's like, I know who Becky G is. That's who I want to see. I have no idea who she is.
Just to go, did you play with BTS?
Oh, yeah. It's like it should be kind of getting to see BTS vicariously through somebody else. On March 18th, Khalid. I thought he was DJ Khalid, wasn't he?
No. This guy's actually a very big singer. Like, we saw him.
Yeah.
He sells out stadiums.
Okay. March 19th, Seal. That's pretty good. I like Seal, actually.
Do you know
I haven't
any
really
other
heard
song
much from him
Kiss
in
from
a long
Rose?
time.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
I love that song. I'd have to
Crazy.
go see him.
Crazy's amazing. It's probably a better song than Kiss from a Rose, to be honest. He'd probably do Killer as well. I know that. On March 20th, Chris's best friend, Gavin DeGraw.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gavin.
March 25th, The Revivalists. No idea.
Me neither.
Nope.
On March 26th, Jimmy Allen. Nope.
It's Tim Allen's brother.
And finally, on March 27th, as he's there every year, Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo.
There's a few there, actually. To be honest, I'd
Look.
probably watch any of them if I was there.
Right.
I mean, let's just quickly discuss this, because it's a little annoyed. Again, pass holder page. So there's a lot of whatever that
Yeah.
goes on in there. I hear things like, oh, not a great lineup. Oh, this, oh, that. First of all, there's never been phenomenal lineups at Mardi Gras. Okay.
They're free concerts.
They're free concerts. We don't pay
Yeah.
for it.
But the one time they did it, they had Fall Out Boy, and it was an absolute show.
You can't do that.
No.
Right? It's not a
No.
stadium there. It is.
No, can you imagine if they had like Pink or
Like anybody
Beyonce or somebody like that? Like,
Yeah, it
oh
would
my
be
God.
You'd have 7-hour popcorn bucket lines waiting before the park
Yeah.
even opens to queue up.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be
And
crazy.
where would all those people stand to watch? Like
Exactly.
Honestly, I'm like, Marshmallow's a pretty big act. I'm still surprised they booked him. because he has a lot of listeners, fans. Like I said, Khaled, I went to go see him in concert with Alexa. It was a giant stadium, like that, the American Airlines Arena, that completely sold out. So that's tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
So to have him there, I think is pretty cool. I think they have to get, like, I don't want to call them B-list or
yeah,
older,
but they are, aren't they? They're not gonna, like, what do people in the pass holder group? Did anybody say like what they were expecting? We're like, it's like Tracy going, I want BTS. It's never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen. Yeah. And again, like Michelle, you said it right. Free concert. Can you imagine, like, if Disney did this? It would never happen. This is like a paid event here. So to even
they
get
do it at the Food and Wine Festival, don't they? Or is it with the Eat to the Beat? Is it Flower and Garden?
It's not like that. Like,
it's such a smaller level or scale.
Yeah, those people are people that you really like. They had Hanson one year.
Michelle, hold your tongue. I know a certain friend of ours will be listening to this show right now and going, how dare you? How dare you? Andy, I apologize right now. I know you love Hanson. Please ignore Michelle.
Who was the other one? There was another one. I don't remember. But yeah, they're not. It's not even this.
Okay.
This good. So
yeah. No, it's a fun time.
And then during like the arts festival, I think that one's happening right now.
Yeah.
They have like singers from Broadway,
Okay.
which that's some people's cup of tea.
Yeah.
Some people know who those people are, but
You don't.
most people wouldn't.
Does Lin-Manuel show up?
No.
No.
I'd be there.
We know you have a man crush on him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, moving on. So this year's original parade theme, Planet Mardi Gras, comes to life in 6 incredibly detailed floats that fuse Mardi Gras flair with cosmic-inspired elements like comets, rockets, Martians, and more. What do Martians have anything to do with Mardi Gras? But okay.
Planets.
Inviting guests to catch beads by the handful. These new floats will join Universal's traditional lineup of New Orleans-inspired floats, such as the iconic Jester and nearly 50-foot-long King Gator, and wind through the streets of Universal Studios Florida on select dates, accompanied by high-energy music and dozens of performers donning illuminating costumes that bring the party to light in a whole new way.
So it's not going to be every night then, by the sounds of that.
I don't think it ever has been every single night, has
The
it?
parade was been for at least from, I think, 2017, 2018, at least 2018 and 2019, it was supposed to be every night.
Yeah, maybe they drop like a Monday or a Tuesday, something like that.
Yeah.
Because Mardi Gras only ever used to be on the weekends, didn't it? And then I think 2 or 3 years ago, it was every night.
Well, I'm excited that the floats are moving. So that's,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
definitely something to look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Listeners, if you have the chance, get on a parade float. I cannot stress that enough. Having done it for the first time 2 years ago, it is one of the best things I have ever done on Universal property.
Yep. So fun.
Yeah. If you can be king and queen, even better.
He has to brag, doesn't he? Now who's the 1%er?
Right?
Hey, I don't have the punch card for the club level at Portofino, so don't get on me.
Fair enough. Your
I
Highness.
am staying at Portofino next month, but not club level.
Oh, you poor thing.
Presidential level.
It's just one night.
She just
guys.
calls it the room. It's normally club level.
It's the Michelle room.
You have other rooms?
And honestly, it was cheaper than Royal Pacific and Hard Rock.
Yeah.
On AP rate.
It is for Michelle.
Whatever.
Yeah, she filled her punch card. That's why.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to getting pelted in the face with beads.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Universal's award-winning chefs will spice up this year's Mardi Gras celebration with an array of delicious culinary delicacies inspired by various locations around the globe. Guests can take their taste buds on an international culinary journey with dishes like the tasty crawfish boil and melt-in-your-mouth beignets from New Orleans, coconut curry shrimp laksa. Laksa?
Tiv.
Never heard of that. Which is a sweet and spicy noodle soup from Southeast Asia. Vegan samosa with spicy green chutney from India. And salchipapas, a popular street food made with sausage and potatoes from Central America.
That sounds good.
It's so good. The best way to experience these flavors and more is with the specialty Mardi Gras food and beverage card, which will be available for purchase in park during the event, as Seth mentioned in Little Things.
Yes, I'll be interested to see, because I'm assuming you will be getting that, Christopher.
You have assumed correctly.
Yes, I'll be interested to see how that works. Like, I know we discussed it earlier, but it'd be interesting to see if there is any difference between that and the lanyard.
See, the lanyard, the benefit of the lanyard yes, you get a couple free meals when you bought the pass holder one, but it didn't matter what you got, right? You had, let's say, 10 items. It could be a $7 item or a $12 item.
Right.
It still counted as one item.
Okay.
Here,
you're paying for the price of what it is.
Exactly.
On the, yes,
exactly.
Okay.
So that's where you can possibly, lose out on a bit. But like Seth said, you're paying $100 for $125 worth of stuff. So I feel like it
might offset
it. May not. Yeah.
But on
a bit.
On the flip side of that logic is when I had the lanyard, I felt the need to purchase the most expensive items on the menu to get my money's worth out of it.
That's a good point.
And skip the smaller things like, beignets and stuff, skip that or pay for that out of pocket because it wasn't worth using a credit.
That's a good idea.
Whereas with the card, you don't have to even think about it. You just have a set amount of money and you buy what you want.
It could work out better then.
Exactly.
It's just you've got to shell out $100 in the first place, which is, do you want to spend that much? Because it is quite a lot. But
because I totally did pay for some things out of my pocket, even though I had the lanyard.
Yeah.
Just because I knew it wasn't a good use of the credit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because the lanyard was what, 75, right?
60,
for the pass holder one?
69, wasn't it? I don't know what it was last year, but I'm sure when we did it was like 69.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a little bit more. I mean, if you're there a couple days, and especially if you have a family, you can easily blow through that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very easily.
So, of course, this Mardi Gras-inspired cuisine will also be featured at select Universal City Walk restaurants during the run of the event, including Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savoury Feast Kitchen, Pat O'Brien's and Voodoo Donut. Universal Orlando's hotels are also joining the fun with special menu offerings at each resort, including the New Orleans barbecue shrimp and dirty rice at Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn & Suites and Dockside Inn & Suites.
God.
Chicken andouille and shrimp jambalaya, which sounds amazing, at Universal's Aventura Hotel. King cake pancakes, yes please, at Lowe's Royal Pacific. And shrimp po' boys at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Yes, all of them please.
Oh, I need to go try those king cake pancakes.
Yes,
oh, yeah.
They sound amazing.
Yeah, I like their king cakes, even though a lot of people complain about the texture.
I thought it was all right.
I liked it a lot.
It's the beignets I don't care for. They're just like the disappointment in a little pastry wrapping. And Tracy will agree with me.
Bad. You just gotta get them completely shoveled on with powdered sugar.
There's nothing to them. They feel like I've said this a million times on the show. They feel like there should be something inside them. So you get them and you bite into it. And it's like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when they cut into the turkey and it just goes. And it's like, where's the filling? Like, what is this? You've teased
You're right.
me.
That's exactly what they do. But it's for some reason it's satisfying to me.
I
like them.
Delicious.
Yeah.
If you ever have them in New Orleans, they're even better.
We got them from the Port Orleans French Quarter when we stayed there on Disney property in 2009, and we ate them in the car, wrongly enough, and the kids looked like they had a cocaine habit sat in the back of the car.
That's a risky move to eat beignets in a car.
Oh, we found out the hard way.
Yeah, you didn't get your cleaning fee back, I'm guessing.
In a rental car, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Guests can also take home a piece of Florida's biggest party at the Mardi Gras Tribute Store, returning this year with an all-new theme, Float Factory Warehouse.
Awesome.
Ooh.
It's an interesting theme. Upon entering, guests will venture through 4 highly themed rooms designed to visually depict the creative process of bringing a parade float to life. As guests browse the latest Mardi Gras gear and themed treats within the retail space, they'll see everything from the pencil sketches and scale models to parade decor and an actual full-size Mardi Gras float.
That is amazing.
Cool.
Inside the store.
Yes.
That's
I imagine
cool.
them putting just a giant float and everybody having squeeze in between that and the wall just to get past it.
I tell you what, I think I've said this about a million times as well. The Tribute Store has become such a part of Universal Studios Florida now. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's just every single one that they do it's just bigger and better
Yeah.
than the last one they
Yeah.
did before. And they don't even reuse previous stores. Like each one has felt unique in its own way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So excited to get, because me and Tracy should get to experience 2 this year. We'll get the Horror Nights one and the Christmas one. Cannot wait.
Oh, yeah.
Cannot wait.
Awesome.
So excited.
Fun.
Yes. Michelle, would you like to do us the honors of giving us some Producers Club birthdays?
I feel so honored. I'm a little nervous, though, because Tracy does it so much better.
Remember, you have to do it with a British accent. So.
Yes,
You do
please.
not want to hear my
Yes.
British accent.
Yes, I do. I really do.
I don't even know how to speak in a British accent without being offensive. I'm afraid.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm used to it.
Okay. We first have 2 belated birthdays. Is that for a good reason, Lee, or did we miss some again?
I was expecting to do a new show earlier in the year than we have done. So at the end of last year, I only did up to the end of December. So yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're excused. All right. 2 belated birthdays. On January 7th, we celebrated Chris Screw's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday, buddy.
And on January 15th, the lovely Susie Scott. Happy birthday, Susie.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Susie.
Yes. And then in a couple of days, on January 19th, we have Jeremy Smith. Happy birthday, Jeremy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Next day, and very close to my birthday, which is not on this list, January 20th is Mark McLaughlin. Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I feel terrible now, by the way.
January 21st, we have the lovely Michelle from the podcast, one of the hosts of the show. It is her birthday on January 21st. Happy birthday, Michelle.
Happy birthday,
Feliz
Michelle.
cumpleaños.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Gotta make up for it.
I feel a
Sweet.
terrible friend right now.
You are, so it's okay.
Oh, cheers for
It's
that.
all good. It's all good.
It's
Lee.
not. I
It's
feel
all
horrible.
good. Nope, all good. January 27th, we have birthday twins, as Tracy would call them. The lovely Julie Klein. Happy birthday, Julie.
Happy birthday, Julie. Get the cake.
Happy birthday, Julie.
And Ralph Sharp. Happy birthday, Ralph.
Happy birthday, Rafe. He might be called.
Rafe?
He might go by
Rafe.
Rafe.
Mr. Sharp.
Who knows? I'm going to say Rafe because you never know nowadays, do you?
Okay, I thought you knew something I didn't.
No, no.
Awesome. Happy birthday, everybody. January is a wonderful time to have a birthday. I know. So eat lots of cake, even if you're on a diet like me.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
already plugged the Producers Club. So you people know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come join this cultiness.
Yes.
All right. We are going to take a quick break and be right back.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank? Taken a ride through New York with Jimmy Fallon? Visited the Truffler Trees in Zeus Landing or hung out with a real-life Transformer? No? Then what are you waiting for? At Universal Orlando Resort, there truly is an option for everyone. Or if you're leaning a little more towards pixie dust rather than ones and portions, Disney destinations around the globe await your arrival. No matter the adventure, our sponsors have you covered. Be sure to let the experts at Mouse Muggle Travel Company take care of all your travel needs. Earning the distinction of being an earmarked agency specializing in Disney destinations, as well as becoming one of the first to be named a U Preferred agency with Universal Parks and Resorts vacations. Mouse Muggle Travel Company will ensure you receive top-rate customized service. Just visit mousemuggle.com to fill out a non-obligation quote request, or send your request to info@mouseandmuggle.com. Their team can take care of you no matter where in the world you go. With a flick of their wand and a little bit of pixie dust, the process will be so seamless, some might even say it's simply magical.
Welcome back, everybody. Coming up now, we have a Rate My Crepe, and this comes from Natalie.
Hi UUOP, this is Natalie from Chicago. I am at Universal right now and I wanted to do a Rate My Crepe. We do have some Christmas music going on in the background and the parade just ended. We actually tried the Oreo a while ago but forgot to do it, and when we were back in the park we wanted to do it. so that you could get all the fun sounds. And I would rate the Oreo as a, out of 1 to 5, probably, was it 5 being the best? 5 is the best. I thought it was great. It was kind of creamy, fluffy, and I love Oreo anything, so that one is great to me. We also tried the seasonal one about a month ago, and that was also really good. So I would say if you're in the area, definitely try it out. Thanks so much. You guys are great. Bye.
That Oreo one is the one that has been rated most by our listeners so far, and I mean a lot. So it's safe to say that our listeners have a sweet tooth. And Natalie, I know you told me, Natalie said she was so nervous recording that it did not come across at all. It was great.
No way. Super cool. And if you are not too nervous, like Natalie, to record your rating of your crepes from Central Park Crepes at Universal, just do so. Try however many you like. All of them, one, whatever. We don't care. Rate them all. And send us your ratings to podcast@uuopodcast.com.
Yes, 1 being bleh and 5 being, oh, hell yeah. No, you need to do it proper Jillian style. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my.
I said I was going to clip that out, didn't I? And put it in, and I didn't. I'll have to remember to do that.
We got to get to work on our new whatever you call this.
We've actually got
for 2022
because we put the call out last year for we haven't got any, and we've got quite a few in at the moment. So yeah, I was quite surprised.
Okay.
So It's going to be going on for another 10 weeks at least.
Oh my!
More rating of crepes.
Yes.
Cool.
I need to let it go until it's September at least, so me and Tracy can get in on the act. Because we haven't tried and rated anything.
I mean,
yet.
a lot of people don't get to try them too because it's typically a long line. So
yeah,
it'll give people the chance.
Yes.
Lee and listener Jon Self have had the chance to sit down with 5-time Grammy nominee Matthew West to talk about Rock the Universe and his performance at the event. So it's over to them.
Hey everyone, we are very excited to talk about Rock the Universe and speak to our special guests. And when I say we, I mean myself, and as my knowledge of contemporary Christian music and Rock the Universe is a little limited, to be honest, I have enlisted the help of my theme park blogger, friend, listener, and pastor Jon Self as our Rock the Universe expert. So hello, Jon.
Hello, Lee. Hello, audience.
We are here to start off with talking to our very good friend. As I've just said to her, we've finally got her on the podcast, our good friend and Universal PR contact, Miss Ali Beamer. Hello, Ali.
Hello, Lee. Hello, Jon. Thanks for having us.
It's typical that the rest of the team aren't here the first time we have you on.
Oh my gosh. Well, there's always the next time, Lee.
In person, I hope.
Yes, absolutely. No, very excited about that.
And then after we speak, Ali, we have a very special guest. We have 5-time Grammy nominee, Mr. Matthew West. Matthew, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, it's great to be here with you guys. Happy New Year, and thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us. So first off, obviously, this is the 24th year of Rock the Universe at Universal Orlando and the first event since 2020. So, Ali, it's got to be good just to get the event back on.
Yeah, we are so excited to have it back. The January 28th and 29th of the event dates. So I highly recommend everybody go to rocktheuniverse.com for your tickets and all of your event information. Yes, we're so excited to bring it back. And we call it Florida's biggest Christian music festival for a reason. Some of the biggest names in Christian music will be here to perform for our guests, like Matthew West. So we're really excited about that. But also, there's so much to see and do during this event. We have a ton of other activities like the Fan Zone presented by Coca-Cola, which features a lot of up-and-coming Christian music acts. On Saturday evening, to kind of cap off the night, we have a really moving special message and performance to kind of end your evening. And then on Sunday, we have a morning worship service. So it's really a great weekend compiled with a lot of faith and fun, all wrapped up into one. But what's really cool about this event is that it's located in the heart of Universal Studios Florida. So in between all of the incredible acts that you get to see throughout the weekend, you also get to go on some really awesome attractions in between. So that's what really makes this event really awesome, really unique. But yeah, speaking of awesome concerts and the biggest names in Christian music, We have ASCAP Songwriter of the Year and Rock the Universe performer, like you mentioned, Lee Matthew West here too, to kind of talk about his performance and all of his incredible accolades as well. So yeah, we're really excited to have it back this year.
I can well imagine. It kind of feels like the world's finally getting back to normal.
Yes, absolutely. And we're just really excited for our guests to experience it again. And I know Matthew is really excited to perform, and I'm personally a big fan of the event. So I'm excited to have it back.
Cool.
Well, I was just going to ask Allie before I switch to Matthew why does Universal continue to have this event? Because other places have tried to have events like this and they struggle. And as someone who's jealous, because I'm not getting to go this year, why does Universal continue to do this?
I think it's just a really unique environment that we have. Again, in Universal Studios Florida, you're going to an incredible lineup with some of the biggest names in Christian music. We have the ability to do that with the Incredible Music Plaza stage and also the Hollywood stage where Matthew West will be performing. We have the capabilities as a theme park to do that. And also put our guests in the heart of an incredible theme park, with amazing attractions and a lot of areas where we can really bring our guests into the fold with everything we have to offer here at Universal Orlando Resort. So a lot of great capabilities that we have here, and a lot of really amazing acts that we're able to secure as well.
It is. I love Universal doing that. That's something different than everyone else is doing and giving different people a reason to go and check out, in my humble opinion, the best theme park in the world.
Yeah, it really exposes a lot of different audiences to what we have as a destination. So one thing that we also offer throughout the event is a Rock Your Weekend ticket, which gives you, along with access to the Rock the Universe event, also access to our theme parks throughout the weekend. So you can have an entire weekend full of faith, fun, and excitement in 3 amazing theme parks at Universal Orlando Resort, along with access to the Rock the Universe event. So really cool offerings we have here.
Yeah, and don't forget, Allie, that the annual pass holders get a discount also.
Absolutely. You can't forget that.
As being one, I like to remember that.
No, and also we have a lot of great offerings for youth group leaders and youth groups as well. So a lot of cool opportunities.
As someone who does that, I totally appreciate that. The terror and the excitement of that.
Awesome. Well, Ali, thank you very much. So we will move over to Matthew. Matthew, welcome to the podcast. It is so exciting to talk to you.
Well, likewise. And I just have to start by saying, Allie, you got me sold. I'm already booked to play this event, but hearing Allie talk about it, I was like, I am in. This is going to be, I already thought it was going to be the best thing ever, but now I know it's going to be the best experience ever. So,
well, Matthew, we got to go on a ride together then.
Oh, it has to be Velocicoaster then.
I need that filmed. I can write an entire blog and write everything if that happens.
I was reading about the ET adventure because I haven't done that one yet.
Okay.
Well, what can you tell me about that?
That is old school. That is still the only attraction still left from opening day at Universal Studios Florida.
So that's like original.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
See, how did I miss it last time? Somehow I missed it last time. So that's something you just kind of have to do, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You got to go visit the original.
It's a requirement to come to Universal Orlando to at least ride ET once for your trip.
All right,
I'd
Allie.
also say it's a rite of passage.
It is.
Like that is you.
And then you'll know if you're special if ET says your name.
Ooh, okay. All right. I was reading up on all the rides and I was like, the last time I was at Universal, somehow I missed that original ride. You just run it. I only have a limited amount of time because I'm there to do a concert,
Well, Matthew, you write in your music so often. I've listened to some of it, just this morning of reflecting upon things. You've had a recent hit, What If? And I think even going back to you with the fans, you've talked about your life and you have a very distinct relationship with the fans. I mean, you walked us through your throat surgery. What was that, 2007 or something? Yeah. And you have fans who've written letters to you and you've constructed entire albums like that. What is it like to have a relationship with your fans like that?
Well, it's really, to me, what it's all about. The chance to go deeper than just a 3-minute song with people, because I think one of the things that I'm really touched by is when someone shares with me how one of my songs has become a part of their life, maybe an anthem for them or a song that they leaned on during, a battle with an illness or whatever it might be. Like you hope to write these songs that can become kind of an anchor that somebody holds on to, or a little bit of a lifeline during a tough time. And so I feel like sometimes the songs might go deeper in somebody else's life, but I never get to hear about it. And, my creative process has really been about reaching out to the people who are out there and listening to my music and saying, hey, I want you to know that your story matters. And a lot of people in this world have been made to feel like their story is insignificant. Like, what could I possibly offer to the world? And so through my music, I've really set out to send a loud answer to those people who've thought that way and say, hey, that is not true. Your story matters. Your story is significant. And here's how much it matters. I want to hear your story. And so it's become part of my career over these last several years where people share their stories with me. And many of those stories wind up inspiring songs.
Awesome.
And I write songs kind of as my response, my letter back to those people. So it's really a special journey that I've been able to take with the music and to get to connect with people in a live concert setting. These last 2 years have really taught me never, ever to take that for granted again. And I'm sure we could all fill in our own blank of like, as a result of these last couple years, what's something you're never going to take for granted again? We all could fill in those blanks probably with more than one answer.
Yep.
For me, it's that live music experience where I get to meet and see that crowd in person. Maybe our stories have impacted each other from a distance, but now here we are at Rock the Universe, and for one moment in time, our stories get to collide, and something beautiful takes place as the music begins. So I'm super excited about that. We've had more concerts canceled than performed in the last 2 years. And I was just saying before we started this podcast, I was telling Allie, I'm hopeful that those scales are going to begin to tip back in the other direction in the days, weeks, and months ahead.
What a perfect way to celebrate kind of coming to the end of this pandemic at Universal with this whole weekend. It's just like the culmination of everything, just to let off steam and go, we're back.
Yes, and Rock the Universe is also a great way for me, if I could be selfish for a second, to score major cool points with my two daughters. Because, I mean, how cool is it when dad gets booked to play at their favorite park, right? They get to come. I mean, it's like for one day, they're like, okay, dad, you're actually kind of cool. But then the very next day, that switch flips back and dad's not cool anymore. But for one day, I get to just cherish how cool I feel with my kids.
That is awesome.
Right. I mean, I know, Matthew, you were here in 2019 for Rock the Universe, and apparently you didn't ride ET, so we're going to have to fix that. So that's important. But
Ali, make sure it happens.
What was your favorite part about performing? Because that was your first time, I know it's more than performing when you do Rock the Universe. What was your favorite part about that?
Well, I loved, before the performance took place, like getting on the Hogwarts Express, hanging with my family, like getting to see the whole park. And obviously, thank you for pointing it out, I did miss some key landmark exhibits that I need to.
I tend to do that a lot as a theme park vlogger. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. I need you to show me the error of my ways.
This is why Jon's just a guest host. I would never do that to our guests.
That's why I have a real job as a pastor. I'm sorry.
No, but the experience of performing at Universal is just like, it's surreal because in fact, I'll be honest with you, when I'm on stage at Rock the Universe, I had this thought occur to me. There's this great big crowd in front of me, and I'm like, how come you guys aren't on a roller coaster right now? I'm not sure I would be there to listen. I'd be too distracted. There'd be so many amazing things. But what's so cool is the way that people get to experience all of it in one day, right? So they're getting to see go to their stores, go to the shops, eat, do their favorite rides, all the things, and then also have these nights of encouragement and these different concerts. So it's really like there's an energy level at Rock the Universe that I have experienced in few other places when I travel around the country. And I think it's because of that. Like everybody's just like kind of thinking the same thing we are on stage. Like, how cool is this that Universal is allowing us to have this concert experience in the middle of everything else that's going on? It's just like, it's full tilt, man. It's just an exciting day and night.
Yeah, because you can have a very different energy coming from that crowd who've had a full day in the theme park and are so pumped, and then go into this. But such a much more intimate crowd as well than probably you used to. If you do a big stadium gig or something like that, this is much more intimate. And people who've probably had to make more of a pilgrimage to get there as well, rather than just going to their local concert. Those people have made that effort to get here and come and see me.
And they're ready. And it's just, that's the thing that we experienced. And, so we're excited to finally be able to do this again, a year removed. And I think even that is going to just add to the excitement that much more. Because that's one thing that I've noticed as we've begun to pick up touring again, the anticipation of the crowd and the excitement to be gathered together again, for many people for the first time in a long time, it's palpable. It's something you can really sense and feel. And so I feel like we're hitting the stage with great expectation. The crowd's hitting the audience, with great anticipation. And when those two things meet up, and how can you not just have a special night? Because at the end of the day, I think the key word that comes to mind is gratitude. Like my band and I, we are so thankful for the chance to step up in front of a crowd. And we feel like the audience that's going to be showing up at Rock the Universe, they're filled with gratitude for the ability to gather together and to have something restored to us that maybe has been taken away for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes this year so much more special than probably previous years because it's been taken away.
Yes, and I'm so glad that I got picked to be one of those people with this first year back.
It's kind of blown my mind a little bit when you realize how much has come together for this year. It really is, like I said, a culmination of all the stuff that we've had to deal with over the last couple of years. To have this big celebration at the end of it is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this event's gone through hurricanes. It's gone through hurricanes. It's gone through moving different dates and figuring out what's going to do, and then having a pandemic. And so, if we've learned anything about trying to be resilient, as you often speak about, that's one of the things that, it's important for us to try to remember. And I'm glad, Matthew, you focused on that.
Well, Jon, you mentioned a song of mine, "What If," and that was the song that was on the radio this past year. And the message of that song is having a goal in your life of no what ifs. What I mean by that is reaching the end of your life with no regrets. And a lot of times we feel like in our lives our regrets pile up, chances we wish we would have taken, words we wish we would have said, choices we wish we would have done differently, right? And I always feel like part of my role in life is to sing songs that really put out a message of hope to people, to say, hey, look, you don't have to be dominated by your regrets in life, because guess what? If you're alive, like the song says, last I checked, this heart inside my chest is still beating. Well, guess what? That means it's not too late. And so as opposed to being caught up in the pain of yesterday, we can realize that these last couple of years, we've learned every day is a gift and we don't want to take it for granted. And so when I think of like living a no what if life, it's hard not to picture an example like hanging at Rock the Universe, right? Where everybody's just, we're living life to the fullest. We're having fun at the park. People are going to be with their youth groups, with their families, with their relatives. They're coming, they're excited. And then we get to sing these songs filled with hope and a reminder that, hey, we're still standing, we're still breathing. There's still a lot to celebrate. Even in hard times, hope can still be found. And so that's really going to be one of the predominant messages of our music. And I got to say, I believe that message is needed perhaps now more than ever before. Yeah. Because even in the middle of an amusement park, you guys know this, but listen, sometimes there's people with a big smile on their face, but they know that when they go back to the real world, and they leave an amusement park, they leave Rock the Universe, they're going back and they're facing very real problems in their lives. And so people don't always show what they're going through on their face. Yeah. They might, to steal a word from another one of my songs, they might say, I'm fine. But deep down, they're going through a tough time. And so it's not lost on me that people who come to Rock the Universe, there may be some people who are coming and they're really fighting the fight of their lives. They're going through a struggle. They're facing job loss. They've lost a relative during COVID and they weren't able to say goodbye. These aren't hypothetical situations. These are real world, real life problems that so many people have been affected by. And the fact that we get to be a moment of joy in somebody's difficult time, it just means so much to us. And that's why I really believe these songs of hope are needed right now.
Yeah, and as I mentioned to Lee, so you'll know, Matthew, there is a DeLorean at Universal Studios Florida. So you can get in the DeLorean and go back in time. So since you mentioned that in the What If song, because I had missed that all the other times I'd heard it, was like, oh, Matthew needs to go see that. And there's the train from Back to the Future also.
See, that was my little...
And it's not far from E.T.
Yes.
That was my little Easter egg for in the song What If, declaring my love for Universal.
Awesome. Well, I know you guys are super busy, so I'm going to let you go. But thank you, Matthew. It's been awesome to talk to you. You have got me excited. Like, your words have hit me. And we haven't been out to Orlando since early 2020, and we are hopefully getting back out twice this year. I cannot wait to get back to Universal Orlando, and you have made me so much more excited for it.
Oh, well, I appreciate what you guys do, and thanks for the chance to have me and Allie on today. And we're really excited for this event, and it's just going to be a great time. So thanks for letting me share today.
Not a problem.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I'm a little jealous that I'm covering Mardi Gras the following week and not Rock the Universe. So, so I'll try to catch. I'll try to get one of my editors to send me next year to Rock the Universe.
Or either that, or I'll try to get myself booked back again at Mardi Gras.
I mean,
I don't think that's going to work out so well.
Yeah, cool. Rock the Universe, as Ali said at the beginning, is taking place January 28th and 29th. So if you're going, have an amazing time. It does sound like an absolute blast. And thanks, Ali, and thanks, Matthew. And I hope it all goes perfectly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for joining me as well, Jon. I appreciate you taking one for the team.
No problem. I'm more than happy. As many annoying Twitter messages I've sent to you, with you finally letting me be a part of the team for at least a day.
You're welcome. And of course, look, it would be remiss in having you join us if I didn't give you a chance to plug where people can find you. So fire away with any social media or websites or whatever you want to plug.
Well, real quick, since we just interviewed Matthew West, it would be important for me to mention my real job. I am pastor at First Baptist Church in Macomb, Illinois, and you can find that at fbcmacomb.com. And so I also write for a couple of faith-based organizations, mainly faitelement.net. But for your audience,
yes,
you're mostly concerned with what I write in my theme park blogging world. Mostly I write for piratesandprincesses.net, and I also write for Universal Food Blog. Those are my two main things at the moment. I've written and edited for lots of different places. If you think something's written really oddly, I'm probably the one who edited it online. So just so you're aware. And if you're really interested in Rock the Universe information, I've written an article for Pirates and Princess. And in the old days, I wrote an article back when I was writing for Touring Plans also.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks very much, Jon.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay. Now back on episode 487, we ranked the 8 lands of Islands of Adventure, and we asked you to get involved by sending in your rankings. We have collated that information, and we now have the official UUOP listener rankings of the 8 islands at Universal's Islands of Adventure. And here we go, starting with numero 8. We have the Lost Continent.
Yeah, I can kind of understand that one being that low. There's not a lot going
there's
on,
not much going on there right now.
No.
Yep. Number 7, Skull Island.
I still think it should
Which
be higher.
again,
But...
I mean, is it really technically an island? It's one ride.
It is an island, though. It is classed as its own island.
I mean, it is. I know, but yeah.
It's got a gift shop, it's got food, and it's got a ride. It's an island.
Put it this way, I would have put it above number 6, which was Toon Lagoon. Because, as I've said before, unless you ride water rides a lot, you're not spending a lot of time in Toon Lagoon.
But if you go there during the summer, then you're going to rank Toon Lagoon higher.
It depends who you're going with.
The summer.
Really?
Yeah, because the
I don't like getting
are that...
soaked.
Poor Nancy.
Number 5, we have Port of Entry.
Tracy might have expected that to be a bit higher.
Don't tell Tracy.
Yeah, that's why she's on this episode.
I think she's going to be.
Stand the news.
I think she'd be happy with what's above it, though.
Oh, true. Number 4, Seuss Landing.
Yeah, and those two, when I did these rank, like when I took everyone's votes in, these two flip-flopped constantly. All the rest, after sort of 5 or 6 or 7 rankings, the top 3 was the top 3, and the bottom sort of 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8 were pretty much set. These two flip-flopped so much between. I think there's still only about 2 points separating them. Number 3 is Marvel Superhero Island. Yeah, I think that's probably about right.
Interesting. Because I feel like 3 and 2 would have flip-flopped even more.
Well, with the new Velocicoaster, though.
No, that had to be the thing that put it to where it's at. Like without that, I think it would have been
giving away
even
what
lower on the
number 2
list.
is.
What?
Michelle's just giving away what number 2 is.
Suspense is gone. Number 2, we have Jurassic Park.
I'll be honest. I honestly expected Jurassic Park to be number 1. But I guess we have a lot of certain people who listen to this show.
No, I don't see it, honestly. Just because as much as I love Jurassic Park, the number 1 spot, which shall not be named yet.
Everybody knows, but we'll leave the suspense in there.
Yeah. I mean, theming on a whole nother level. Like even if you don't, even if you don't like Harry Potter or just aren't a fan of it, it's just super cool to go around that land, just walking around, even if you wrote nothing as well.
So number 1, obviously, since I spoiled Chris had to spoil mine, is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Hogsmeade. I mean, that's pretty much a given.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought because sometimes the newer thing tends to take precedence in people's minds, doesn't it? And I kind of expected a lot of people to maybe go with Jurassic Park over Hogsmeade just because it's got the new hotness in.
Yeah, I just feel like with like that IP in particular of Harry Potter, there's just such a strong fan base that I think even 10 years from now, you'll probably still see the same thing.
Yeah.
There's still a very strong ride there too that's fairly newish with Hagrid's.
True.
So.
Oh yeah, yep.
And it wasn't particularly close between the two, to be fair, either. So yeah.
It was not?
No, not really. There's enough space between them that it was a pretty definite number 1 and a number 2.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think I look at that list and I go, yeah, I'd kind of agree with it, I suppose, overall. I'm looking forward to doing Universal Studios Florida. That could be very interesting. I think we all know what number 1 will be, but I think the rest are going to be interesting.
That will be fun for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, I think we definitely beat down Mardi Gras a good amount.
I'm so gutted we're not there this year. But I suppose I'll take Horror Nights and Christmas instead.
Yeah. It's a good runner-up prize if you're not able to make it to Mardi Gras, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horror Nights, yeah.
Yeah, no.
You're getting the better of the 3 for sure.
Yeah. Plus you've never done holidays, so
very true.
It's gonna be a big one for you this year, man.
Yeah, can't wait.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to wrap up another UUOP with Universal Is, and this one comes from Adam Meadow. But of course, if you would like to get involved, just let us know what you think Universal is in 3 words or less, and send them to podcast@uuopodcast.com, or however you want to get to us. But for now, Adam says Universal is Florida's best park. See you next time.
Guess that wraps things up for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. You guys did all right. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest, keyword UUO Podcast. Listen and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, or anywhere podcasts are found. You can find our blog at uuopodcast.com. Send us your spews, which Lou gets your poo recordings, questions, or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, and our awesome sponsors, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company. So, until next time, don't give up your day job. Say cheese. See you later.